Alongside me here on the sidelines of the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, leading team Abu Dhabi, we have the youngster Yayan Kiran Rai, leading Emirates Blues, the not so young Akif Raja anymore, and our match referee Mr. Sivakumar Mayappan. Yayan, please flip the coin. Heads is the call from Emirates Blues. Tails it is. Yayan, you won the toss. Welcome. It's your first ever toss. What have you decided?
We're going to bowl first.
Bowling first, what do you think is a decent target to restrict the opposition to?
I think we're trying to restrict them to about 80 or 90, so some tight bowling and hopefully we get there.
And hopefully you don't get a first bowler in this match.
Yeah, I mean it was a bad start, but it's important to move on, so that's what the game is.
Absolutely, these matches are coming through thick and fast. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
आकिफ राजा आइए गप लगाइए. अनफॉर्चुनेटली टॉस हार गए, जैसे आप हमेशा ही हारते हैं. अगर टॉस जीतते तो क्या करते?
पहले बॉलिंग करते हैं.
तो चलें, अब नहीं आई तो बैटिंग फर्स्ट. व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज अ डिसेंट टारगेट?
आई थिंक 110 120.
टीम में चेंजेस?
हाँ, दो चेंजेस है. बूटा रेस्ट पे है और एक और रेस्ट पे. आई डोंट नो
क्या वो थोड़ी सी लो एनर्जी लग रहे हैं, थोड़े थके थके लग रहे हैं, क्या चक्कर है?
वो आईसीसी भी खेले, फिर कैंप था, ट्रेनिंग तो फिर इसीलिए.
आपकी मेहनत रंग लाएगी. बेस्ट ऑफ लक.
इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू सर.
Right, then news from the sideline. Abu Dhabi have won the toss, elected to bowl first.
Well, thank you very much, AZ. Yeah, it's really an important toss for Abu Dhabi to win this one, and they need a favour in toss as well. They have won the toss and elected to bowl first, and good tactic there, always a better one to have a target ahead. Habibur Rahman, Harshad Said, Raja, Akifullah, the captain, Ahmed Tariq. Look for that young man, Shakib Ahmed, Mohsin Mohammad, Abdullah Shayan Chaudhry, Zuhaib Mohammad, Kamran Atta, Hunain Munawwar, Naveed Ahmed Khan. They're playing 11 for Emirates Blues. For Abu Dhabi, it will be Qasim Mohammad, Haider Razak, Mohammad Farooq, Ali Abid, Hamza Rahman, Zia Mukhtar, Yain Rai, Kishiani Roberts, Salman Randhawa. Syam Khan is coming back. Hope he's okay with that injury that he had earlier. And Taimur Ali completes 11 for Abu Dhabi. When Abu Dhabi will be bowling first, and joining me in the com box is Rizwan Rahman. Rizwan, your call on the toss and bowling first, Abu Dhabi.
Well, Abu Dhabi opting to bowl first after losing their first match. I think given the conditions, it's a wise move. However, their players will have to step up to the occasion. Probably they might have done their homework. They must have gone through the game that they've lost earlier on, and they would probably come out and opt for a different strategy altogether in this contest.
Well, they've just ejected Haider Ali from the side, Abu Dhabi. It's been a tough call to take for Team Abu Dhabi, that's for sure. They have got to work hard. And yeah, equally well, I think Haider has given a lot of runs in the first game, maybe not being in the best of the form. But a player like Haider Ali gets ejected, do you think is the right call?
Well, you can't call off a player with one single performance, and we've discussed that just a little while ago. He should have been there. On his day, he could be a significant match winner for the team.
Well, indeed, he is a match winner. What a class he is. He's somebody you can rely on. A perfect match winner for you. He gets out from playing 11. Haider Ali not making in to the playing 11. Now for Abu Dhabi, they will go in hard. They'll be looking to get the first victory, in fact, the second game in the day they have. They will rely heavily on their players to perform. Well, I think until the game gets in, we'll dive into the short break and be right back.
Right then, it's Abu Dhabi versus Emirates Blues. The men in yellow will be taking on the men in blue. Winning the toss, opting to bowl first. It's a good wicket to bat on. You can expect some sort of due towards the second innings, and I think that could be the reason as to why they have opted to bowl first. And the regular openers for team Emirates Blues, it will be Zohaib and Ahmed Tariq to open the batting proceedings for team Emirates Blues. It'll be interesting to see how they will phase out their innings. They would be looking for those 2 points, team Abu Dhabi. They were down and under in the first outing. Taimur Ali on your screen there. It's a long tournament. However, each and every game is crucial and important. Let's have a look at the field here. For Zohaib Khan, they've got deep third and deep square leg outside the 30-yard circle. And I think it's a wise move. And the men in yellow are all charged up. They need those crucial 2 points. They need to find a breakthrough in this power play. Just waiting for the call for the umpire to call it play. Right then, plays the call from the umpire. First delivery coming in from the academy end. Zia will start. Beautiful delivery first up. Will be cut off by Ali Abed. It'll just be a single. Abed, it's expected to be a good contest after losing the first one. They are eyeing for that win, team Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, at the moment they are wounded Tigers. They've just got a defeat, and that was a big defeat against Sharjah. So they really need to work in a lot of aspect of the game, especially their batting didn't click. So they good luck for Abu Dhabi for chasing.
Going down the leg side, we'll have to wait for the umpire's call. It might have brushed. No, it is an extra delivery. Zia's not quite pleased with that. It'll be interesting to see the replay.
Yeah, well, it's Zia who's convinced there was some part of the pad was brushed. I think it was right call by the umpire.
Well, as you rightly said, they're wounded tigers, and wounded tigers are extremely dangerous. Zia charging in from the academy end. Slow one, straight down the ground. That will be a boundary. What a start for Ahmed Tariq.
Well, it's very important for Abu Dhabi to get rid of this partnership. They know how to play the power play. And look at that shuffle. He's gone slightly back deep in his crease and hits it straight. Made that Yorker a half volley and driven beautifully. Off the mark with a boundary.
Certainly gutted with himself as Zia. Youngster Ahmed Tariq finds the fence off the first delivery. Good connection, but straight to the field, and a quick run has been taken. The running between the wickets has been quite impressive between these two batters.
Yeah, that's the beauty. And that comes in when you play a lot of games together, a lot of matches together. You understand each other's call. And Ahmed Tariq was very clear. There was, yes, a call for run, and equally well responded by Zohaib.
Beautiful delivery right on the money. They look for two, but I think they will settle in for one. That's a good comeback from Zia.
I think it's been a great The way to play that kind of a delivery from Zia Mukhtar. And mind you, he's tall, he's got high arm action, and he bowls those Yorker. These are very difficult one to negotiate with. I think Zoeb has done well.
Using all his experiences, Zoeb. What has been instrumental about the approach from Team Emirates Blues, even in the previous outings, is they've managed to get that dot ball percentage to the minimal. They've been scoring singles and doubles quite often.
Yeah, again. Well, it takes some doing, Rizwan, if you bowl those Yorker with the new ball. Quite challenging for the fast bowler. And he's done that. He's got one wrong delivery. That was also, it was because Ahmed Tariq went deep in his crease and made that one a slot delivery and played straight down the ground. The rest, all the deliveries, the legal ones, has been spot on.
Much better hurried on to the batter. However, they look for a single. Well, that would be a close one. It might be referred upstairs, yet it has been. Do you reckon he's made it?
Yeah, the body language from Zoeb says he's made it. And maybe he looked comfortable there. It was a good response there. Zoeb has sprinted in. Let me hold my words. This will tell us the better story. That was the first look. Oh, just in time, maybe. Maybe just in time, or is that willow is in the air?
He was caught in two minds there. He was appealing, which caused a bit of delay there from the bowler. And I think he's just made his ground, I think, Abid.
Yeah, still touch and go, but I think Zoeb has done well by dragging that bat. Just looking to the umpires, waiting for the confirmation. Yeah. It would be a... I think the TV umpire would like to have another look onto that. Yeah, pick up and throw. And this is where the bails get dislodged.
Close call. I think I believe he's just made it in time. Just in time. That frame will tell us the story. Yeah.
We just need to get our third umpire satisfied with every angle. That's given as not out. Yeah, a sigh of relief for Zohaib Khan.
Well, certainly. Right then, first over gone. 9 runs on board in the power play. They'll be happy with that. Haider will start from the Bukhatir end. Ahmed 5 of 4, Zoeb 2 of 2.
Haider Razak. Oh, he's picked that up. Front of the square, and that will go for 4 runs. What a great hit that is from the young man.
He walked down the wicket up against Haider Razak. It's quite courageous of Ahmed Tariq, and he's found the fence. A good looking shot coming in from Ahmed Tariq.
Yeah, look at that. Down the track against a pacey delivery. And that Razak banged it shot, but still he managed to pull that one up.
Edge, and that's been dropped. Not an easy one. Ahmed Tariq yet again trying to be aggressive. Did get an outside edge, and the wicket keeper has put it down.
It was a difficult one when you're doing the wicket keeping job. Yeah, it was little too high, and it's very difficult to jump straight away while you're bending down and kneeing on your knees. So less than a half chance for me, but should have been taken.
Yeah, half chances, absolutely right there. There is outside the tram line. He'll be touch disappointed. Has been expensive in the second over. And it's good to see that intent from the young lad Ahmed Tariq.
Well, this 2 overs sets the tone for the remaining 8 overs. So it's very important to pick up wicket here for Abu Dhabi. And for Emirates Blues, they need to get around 25 to 30 runs without losing any wicket.
Good looking shot yet again. Falls short of the field. A wonderful fielding there by Siam. Managed to virtually save 3 runs there.
Yeah, great efforts. I'm good to see him back in the game. I thought he's hurt himself in the first encounter. But he's back into the action. His overs will be crucial as well. Ahmed has hit that one very, very hard. And he's very dangerous. He always looks to play in the V.
Beautifully, he helped it on its way towards the fine leg region for a boundary.
A beautiful shot that is. He's had a great control while swivel that one up. He knows that fine leg is up. He took the chance and got it. The better result. One bounce into the fence. A great connection. He's in a great touch. Zoebu was clearly struggling at the start of this season, but now he looks good.
Didn't quite get the connection right. They look for 2. The call is for 2, but the ball is racing away towards the boundary. 2 boundaries on the trot. It has been an expensive over for team Abu Dhabi. The men in yellow are clearly struggling.
I was expecting a Yorker, a bouncer there from Heather Razak. Though he bowled that good length area. With that mid wicket up. Good luck to you, Heather. 2 boundaries there that will definitely dent the confidence of Abu Dhabi. Finally a wicket coming up. Well, I was played on the rise and Zoeb was just checking it. And it got that little bit of a bounce and Siam making no mistake with that great celebration.
Great wicket. Knowing the way he was going, this was a very good catch in the context of the game. He had to dive forward and look at that celebration. A very good wicket for Team Abu Dhabi. And that will bring us to the end of over number 2. Emirates Blues are 27 for 1. Well, that's the sign of the power play, and that's the right way to go about it. When you've got those 27 runs in the first 2 hours, you might as well cash on the opportunity. And it will be a change in the bowling. Siam Khan will be bowling from the academy end. Do you reckon it's a good move, Abid, after scoring 27?
Well, I think looking at the batting, they've got Kamranata, who doesn't need a lot of time to go for his shots. So definitely a good call there because they've got 27 runs and that will also carry the momentum. That's more important, that you lost the wicket but you need to put the pressure on the opponents. You'd have to bring your best out. So Shyam must be looking for the wicket.
Gets a single of the first delivery. Siam definitely reminds me a bit of Patirana and Malinga with that sidearm action. And as you rightly pointed out, a very valid point made by Abid Ibrahim. It's Kamran who does not need no time whatsoever. We've seen him in the 20 D50s as well. Likes to go after the bowlers right from ball one.
He's very strong mentally also.
Favored down the leg side. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. Yeah, and there was a feather touch brushing off the thigh of Kamran Atta. And he thinks he did not nick it. At the end of the day, it's a legal delivery.
Yeah, just brush the pads. Yeah, Kamran Nata thinks he's having no connection whatsoever. Could have put that one away. That was there to be hit.
Leading edge that's gone high up in the air and straight into the hands of the keeper. Another one bites the dust. It's the big wicket. Kamran Atta will have to depart without troubling the scorers.
Yeah, he put himself on an awkward position. Neither on the front or the back foot. He tried to pull the wrong ball. It was just a good land delivery. Could have worked its way. But Kamran trying to get that runs. I think taking that pressure of that power play, the floating power play they have taken, they were looking for quick runs. In process, Kamran lost his wicket. Gone for duck. It's 28 for 1.
Right then. Wayward delivery down the leg side. A grunt while releasing that ball. I think more often than not, we've seen it in the floating power play as well, Abed. You tend to see, in pursuit of getting those extra runs, you tend to lose wickets.
Well, that's what the game is all about. Sometimes the tactics works, sometimes it backfires. And here, it backfired for Emirates Blues. They're clearly struggling now. Losing those two crucial big wickets, Zuhaib and followed by Kamran Atta. Shakib has come in to replace Kamran Atta. So I think it's a smart move that you bring in the left-hander. Not sure what is causing the delay. I don't want to get into that conversation, but I think it's right arm bowling to the left-hander. Something like that. Okay. The problem is that tape which is on his left arm. And the batter must have asked to take that tape out.
Yeah, rightly spotted there. Shakib, the new batter. You can see that aggression coming in from Siam Khan. A stare at the batter. You can expect that aggression from the fast bowler by taking a wonderful catch and yet living up to the expectations of the team. Abu Dhabi is Siam.
Yeah, a bit of a stare there. There was no chirp around, but that stare was more louder than words. Now the competition is all on. We expect that from the fast bowlers. Now let's see what Shakib has got in the tank.
Full length. Played towards the extra cover region will find the fans. Shakib will be happy with that.
Yeah, he's bowled full. An easy picking there for Shakib. Shakib will be delighted to get off the mark with the boundary. And I think that's a perfect kind of a reply of the stare.
Actions speak louder than words, and there you see the action coming in from Shakib.
Yeah, it was not only the bowler who was giving the stare, it was Shakib who joined him as well. They've gone eye to eye.
Good delivery. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call there. That will be the end of the over. Legal delivery. Yet again.
Yeah. He's asking him to be using your brain. And we are holding our horses. That's given his wide. He thought it is a legal delivery. He's got to re-bowl that one, and he had a bit of chirp there with Shakib.
It's all happening there. It's all happening there. I thought for a second that was a legal delivery. And a stare. It's all happening.
Well, it's just exciting us all. Last delivery from Siam. A bit of mix up there. Well. It's all happening here at the home of cricket. It's 34 for 2 at the end of 3, Abu Dhabi.
Right then. Beautiful delivery yet again. Coming in from Salman Randhawa. A dot delivery start off with 3.1 overs. I think it's been a good start so far for Team Emirates Blues. 34 for 2 after 3.1.
Yeah, not a bad start there for Randhawa at all. He can contribute with the bat. He can contribute with the ball as well. Very important member for Abu Dhabi.
Change in pace. And that's a very good variation coming in from Salman Randhawa. We've seen him bat. We've seen him chasing down totals. Abid, tell us more about his bowling.
Well, he's an exceptional all-rounder. It's very difficult to pick up if he's a batting all-rounder or the bowling all-rounder. He brings something to the table every time he gets opportunity. And he's played for years in UAE. He carries a lot of experience. I've witnessed him winning the game single-handedly. So for me, he's truly a match winner.
Beautiful delivery, half tracker with some pace on it. It just gets, I think that we'll have to wait for the umpire's call. That would be a bye if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, leg by that could be, but no. I think that is, given as runs, might have touched glove or something. You leave that to the umpire. And I think it's still good runs on board. The problem is 2 wickets are down. And all of a sudden, the problem is by losing wickets at the other end, Ahmed Tariq was not getting that flow, the momentum.
Sallu Bhai is what they're calling him. We know Sallu Bhai from India. But this is a completely different Sallu Bhai, Salman Randhawa. But I think I'm quite impressed with his approach. Those variations, the slow length deliveries. They'll have to do well. They've got the start. They've got the foundation. They've got to go big.
I think experience, it all counts. They're coming back for 2. They need to hurry here. Ahmed Tariq has literally got wheels underneath him. Good running.
Game awareness. There was always 2. It's just that they need to run that first one quicker. So far in this game, I think this has been a very good over from Salman.
Yeah, I think Shakib need to really chip in.
Another slow one. Another dot delivery. A dot to start and a dot to finish. 4 overs gone. 39 for 2. Well, that's the report card for you. Zoeb 10 of 5, striking at about 200. Ahmed Tariq 17 of 11, unbeaten. Kamran Atta could not contribute much, but Sakib is looking optimistic as well. 5 extras in those runs, 39 for 2 after 4. For all the viewers who are joining us, it's the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code. Match number 7, second one for Team Abu Dhabi. And it will be Farooq who will be given the responsibility, the leggy coming in from the academy end. Calls for 2. And the running between the wickets has been instrumental. And with that misfeel, they get it quite comfortably.
Yeah, you have to back your bowler. And on that occasion, the fielder is getting slightly irregular there, but it's not really too good signs there as you start your spell. Farooq given 2. Now followed the batter, and batter has put that one onto the leg side. Oh, they prevented the collusion. And they'll again pick up 2.
Quite an experienced campaigner, has represented in UAE at the highest level. Farooq knows to mix his deliveries really well. And Ahmed Tariq on the other end wants to go big.
Yeah, he's got 21 of just 13. But he started really well, Ahmed Tariq. But in middle, it looks like he's lost his rhythm.
You have a batter of Zoeb's caliber. You can certainly enjoy that outing when he's keeping you company. But I think the young lad will still have to take that responsibility. He's done well. He just needs to get a couple of good overs from here on, Team Emirates Blues, and look for that psychological figure of over 100 run mark.
He's just bowling a wicket to wicket. I didn't really let Shakib settle. He's given 6 already in 4 deliveries, and he's been given responsibility to pick up a wicket here.
Well, what's good about the approach so far is there's not been much of dot deliveries, which is quite important. 6 runs already of this over. Decides to go towards the onside. Not quite happy with the shot selection there, Ahmed Tariq. Just a single again.
not getting sweet spot of the bat. And also, the timing is difficult to find for him because at the moment Abu Dhabi is mixing their bowlers.
Tries to go big, no connection, and straight into the hands of the fielder. Well, Siam has put it down. Usually has a safe pair of hands, just could not hold on to it.
Unlucky there for Farouk Momin. That was certainly a wicket. All that hard work. And in the end, Shyam, after taking a wonderful catch, puts this one down. Clearly, the one he took was a lot harder than this. End of 5, we're halfway through. It's 47 for 2.
Thank you very much, Salman Randhawa. Oh, this has gone up. But fine leg is in the circle. And forget the fine leg. That may have carried all the way to welcome Asghar Khan to the com box.
That was a quick delivery there from Salman. Digged in short, got that top edge. Shakib, the left-hander, taking it on here. It's going to be an interesting replay. Like you said, may have gone all the way for 6.
Going for the hook shot. Bit edgy. But he'll certainly take the result. And yes, that's a big 6. No worries at all. Pardon me. That optical illusion made me think it was close. 50 up for the Blues. Shakib Ahmed, he's a terrific player. We saw him in the D20 a couple of months ago. Had a fantastic impact for the Blues. And now carrying on that good form. Oh, this will be close. There is bat involved. And yes, given as runs.
That would have been plum because it was in line, but he got bat on it. Improvisation there, reading the mind of the bowler, staying ahead of the game. He was expecting a fuller delivery and he's nailed it.
Superb execution. Just that lap around the corner. Very efficient shot that. Shakib, he's a wonderful player. Genuine all-rounder. Packs a punch with the bat. And he's a left-hander to boot. So it's such a matchup disruptor as well. And playing a fabulous knock. Whack down the ground. And that's all they really need to do. They have a 6, a 4. Now push the ones.
A very good cricketer. Can bowl as well. Genuine all-rounder. And he offers a lot of balance to any team. He's been superb for Emirates Blues.
Yeah, they're a bit top heavy, pardon me, in terms of the batting. They rely a lot on Zuhaib, Ahmed Tariq and Kamran Atta. So it's been a good foil for them in the heart of the middle order. And the block hole once again. Despite being whacked for a 6 and a 4, it hasn't been a bad spell from Randhawa.
Yeah, experienced cricketer. Good to see him back in the UAE domestic circuit after a long time. Quality cricketer. He's got those wonderful change of pace and those Yorkers. Doing a fine job at the moment.
Current run rate is just about 10 per over. Emirates Blues will look for that push to get them to 110, 115. Low full toss has been sent into space. Goodbye.
Going for the Yorker this time. Turned out to be a juicy full toss, and he's a magnificent striker of the ball. Sometimes it's not easy to put those full tosses away, Khawaja, but he's nailed it.
Well, just when we were praising Salman Randhawa, he gives an absolute gift. Christmas has come early for Salman Randhawa with that one. And he's teed off here. 26 of 12. That's all you need. These cameos can take the game away. Bottom edge. He's called him through. That was close. And Ahmed Tariq told him it's your end. But Shakib was still in trouble.
Yeah, good throw there. End of a very good over for Abu Dhabi. They're at 66 for 2 after 6.
Well, it was a slow start to the effort. 2 wickets lost quickly for Emirates Blues, but since then, the batting has come to the party. Heather with a wicket to his name, Siam Khan, excellent first over as well. But now the assault is well and truly on. Good partnership building here between Ahmed Tariq and Shakib Ahmed. But they will need to prevail. Long way to go in the innings just yet. And it's going to be Siam Khan back into the attack. A beautiful delivery that didn't rise, but mishandled by the keeper. A soft run conceded.
He's unorthodox when it comes to his action, slinger action, but he's quite impressive with those change of pace. He's got a good yorker and a slippery bouncer as well, doing a good job here.
Yeah, these slingy bowlers have come into fashion due to the advent of these shorter formats. Lasat Malinga had tremendous success. Matisha Patirana now for Sri Lanka doing really well in T20 and T10. And we've got quite a few of our own. Zaman Khan comes to mind. Saim Khan here, operating for Abu Dhabi. So far he's been pretty decent. Ahmed Tariq is just slowed down a touch. 24 of 16. Through his legs. And a hint of reverse on that one as well.
The kind of action he has, he's the ideal man to get. If there's any reverse swing, he will get those assistance. Great ball, gone right through the legs of Ahmed Tariq.
Well, they've certainly done well to be able to rough up one side of the ball. It is a very lush centre square here. It's not like Sharjah of old when you've had 8 or 9 pitches and you had those dry patches in the middle. We only have 3. So they've certainly done a great job here, Abu Dhabi. Excellent delivery once again. That tail into the right-hander.
Terrific delivery there from Siam Khan. He's been quite brilliant. In this stage of the game, those singles or dot, they're worth gold here.
And there's no real breeze either, as you can see, Azhar Khan. So it's not the wind that is producing that late swing. It's just the skill of Siam Khan. And he's just reining them in a touch. You do feel that the Emirates Blues will need at least 110. Anything below that could be a chaseable score. Abu Dhabi have a pretty sturdy batting lineup. Slow delivery. That is excellent execution.
Couple of great yorkers, and there you go, that change of pace. That's brilliant stuff. Outstanding bit of bowling here.
Taking the pace completely off on that one. Seeing some signs of variable bounce as well. So might make the run chase tricky. And of course we have a late evening game as well. So it'll be fascinating to see the decision at the toss for that one. Maybe batting first is not a bad idea. Let's see. Gone through his legs again. And terrific keeping by young Hamza Rahman.
That's an excellent take. Never easy when you're slightly blinded by the batsman. And that was a wonderful take. Abu Dhabi, they are doing a fine job here. What a good spell. 8 runs conceded and wicket as well.
Well, you know what? Some of those sixes may have actually benefited Abu Dhabi here. That ball has perhaps been scuffed up, hitting those cement seats. Advantage Abu Dhabi. Slow delivery into the pitch. Outstanding spell from Siam Khan. Only 1 wicket to his name, but it's all about economy rate in the D10 format. And he's only gone at 4.5. Brilliant. 70 for 2. Mohammad Farooq. Oh, it's a wide. It's a late call from umpire Razik Khan. Well, Ahmed Tariq, you've been out there for 20 deliveries. It's go time now.
Yeah, he'll definitely look to go. Quality player of the Spain. What are the areas he can target? Maybe over extra cover against Farouk here.
Swing and a miss. Wanted to go for that slog sweep instead. Didn't connect. Very good bowling from Mohammad Farooq. Like Rizwan or Rahman mentioned, he's been capped by the UAE recently in the last 3 or 4 months. Pick up shot towards mid-wicket. Will find the gap. A timely blow coming in from Ahmed Tariq. Wasn't a bad delivery, but just bisected the gap between the deep mid-wicket and the square leg. And that was much needed for him. And much needed for Emirates Blues. Time is running out. Only 2 overs to go after this. Hard drive. It can be a tricky format for the young players. Having to go big. May not yet have the power game or that range hitting against experienced campaigners. And you can sense Ahmed Tariq's frustration. Yeah, he's not happy with his innings. Sets very high standards for himself. 31 of 23 in this format. It's not quite up to snuff. It needs to be 31 of 15, 31 of 16.
Absolutely, Amul Khawaja. He's a talented batter, but just struggling here.
Poor delivery again. Farooq frustrated with himself. He's had an up and down day today. Bowled well in patches against Sharjah, but struggling under the lights.
Yeah, none for 15 for him. Crucial 3 deliveries he's left in this spell.
Yeah, needs to finish well. Shakib! The sound of the blade. Well, I thought it was going all the way. In the end, it's been scuffed but found the fence.
Not quite out of the middle of the ball. Looked like going all the way into the stands, but just held up there. Gone for a boundary.
Yeah, our cameraman had me fooled there. Maybe just catching a bit high on the blade or got too close. But it has found the gap very precisely. And Haider Razak, well, you messed it up there. Beautiful delivery. Just hung it outside off as it drifted away from Shakib Ahmed. But still they've taken a single.
The wicketkeeper lets him down on that occasion. That was a beautiful wrong one.
Delightful bowling. This partnership has been brilliant. Remember, they were 28 for 2. They've carried the innings together. And now they need to finish the job in the next 2 overs. Oh yes, Ahmed Tariq. Unleashing over mid-wicket. It's on the roof. And it's out of here.
Great shot to end that over. That was a wonderful slog sweep. He got every bit of it. That has gone all the way for 6.
He's slight of build, but he packs a punch. That was massive. One of the biggest sixes of the day. 88 for 2. Zia Mukhtar coming back for the penultimate over. Well, they'd certainly be wishing they had that floating power play in their back pocket. They took it early, going at exactly 11 runs per over. Shakib and Ahmed Tariq with a wonderful partnership. 60 runs added between this pair. Waiting for the umpire signal. Oh, she's let it go. That was right on the line.
Yeah, angled across to the left-hander, and Shakib is just and thinks that it was a wide. It was a marginal call. Let's have a look. Oh,
Well, the line belongs to the umpire, they say. And that was just on it, bang on it. Well executed by Zia Mukhtar, pardon me. 11 legal deliveries remaining. Makes the adjustment, punched out towards sweeper cover. And they'll stick to a single. This is a crucial over.
crucial over. In that stage of the game, if they get a big over, they could push around 110. I think that will be a good total to defend.
Yeah, just looking at the Emirates Blues bowling lineup, they have plenty of spin. Young Mohammad Hunain, Munawwar the leggy, Harshit Seth. So that could be interesting. Abdullah Shayan Chaudhary as well. Oh, wanted to punch that over extra. They're pushing for two. And he goes to the wrong end. Good running.
Well, that throw was off target. It had to be on the bowler's end if there were any chance of picking him up there. Good Yorker again from Zia.
So far so good in the over. 3 runs off the first 3 deliveries. Where does Ahmed Tariq look for the release shot? Fine leg in the circle. Third in the circle. Long off, long on, deep mid wicket, deep square and the sweeper cover. Can he play that ramp? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. 4 runs.
Great improvisation from Ahmed Tariq just at the right time for Emirates Blues. He's turning things around here and they're approaching 100 now, 95 on the board.
Well, it's that Ahmed to Ahmed connection, isn't it? We can read each other's minds. Lovely shot. And he's moved into the 40s. To be a technically sound batter and be able to play this way at 19 years of age. What a talent he is.
No doubt about it. And you have covered tremendous amount of cricket.
Oh, he sliced it over the keeper. And he'll take the result. Not quite in control, but a bad delivery punished.
Yeah, loose delivery. With 2 fielders up in the ring on the offside, that short third is always risk. Any sort of bat that would go for a boundary, and it does.
Well, it was basically a free hit, Asghar Khan. Short and wide outside off, change of pace, third in the circle, completely off target. And now Ahmed Tariq is 1 hit away from a D10 half century. And he certainly had to earn it. He was 16 off 10, he got bogged down, but then changed gears in the last 2 overs. Flicked in the air. Call is for 2 again. They'll have to run on the throw. And it's to the wrong end again. 100 up for Emirates Blues. And they have an entire 6 coming up. Productive over. Started off well, but they got the momentum. 101 for 2. Haider Razak Shah to bowl the final over. Been expensive once again, but he does come back well. Just because of that block hole Yorker. He bowls that with terrific consistency.
He's got to be at his absolute best here. His first over went for 18. Ahmed Khwaja, so he's under pressure. Abu Dhabi is under pressure. This is a crucial over.
Yeah, I think they need to stop giving him the new ball. Don't make him bowl in the power play because he's struggling. He went for 19 versus Sharjah, then made a comeback. He went for 18 against the Blues. So that is something they need to tweak here. They need to find a new ball option. Siam Khan, maybe he could be the one. Meanwhile, Ahmed Tariq on 49. Pushed for 2. The call is for 2. They're running on the throw once again, and that will be an excellent half century for young Ahmed Tariq. 19 years of age. What a sparkling innings.
Just able to find momentum at the right time. A wonderful half century. 51 in quick time. Batted right through. And he's got great fitness levels as well. The way he's scampering through the running between the wickets. Superb stuff.
Yeah, never easy. You make an excellent observation there. The fastest format. It can be physically draining as well for the batters. Low full toss. Punched out towards wideish long on. Kishane Roberts will clean it up. They will pick up 2 quite easily though. He's still not happy with himself. I think he's just struggled to time the ball all night.
Yeah, one of those days. Despite few good shots, he's not quite at his best, but he's done a mighty fine job for Emirates Blues.
Sets very high standards for himself, and that's something you want. You want that hunger to improve, to always give your best, never be satisfied. Oh, that was a great shot, but it went straight to the short third. Look at that late deflection he played. Wonderful hands.
Great adjustment from Heather as well. When he saw him move across, he went on the offside and then Ahmed Tariq responded beautifully.
Well, they couldn't chase down 114 against Sharjah, but Emirates Blues, they have a good bowling attack, but it's not as skilled as the Sharjah one. They're spin heavy as compared to Sharjah, who rely more on their fast bowling. So it's going to be an intriguing run chase for the state side. Oh, that's a catch. It's gone straight to the keeper. Shakib Ahmed trying Ahmed Tariq's trick, but he's given a simple catch to the glove man.
Some reward here for Heather. And you make a great point, Ahmed Khwaja. I think Heather Razak, they can hold him back for that death bowling. He's done really well in this over. Another very good delivery.
Yeah, just a bit too fanciful, but a very, very good innings from Shakib. 33 of 22 for him. And finally, this partnership is dislodged by Abu Dhabi. 107 for 3, final ball coming up. Final ball. Hard flick. The call is for 2. They have to run. Oh yes, the misfield will get them 2. So Emirates Blues will conclude their batting effort on 109 runs in their allotted 10 overs. Is that enough, Asghar Khan?
Not quite sure, but they will have to bat really well despite, good bowling effort towards the end. I think the batting is once again will be under pressure. Especially they lost against Sharjah. They will have to come back strong. Brilliant innings from Ahmed Tariq. Unbeaten half century.
Fabulous innings from the youngster. And he has certainly got the runs on the board for Emirates Blues. Taking a look at the batting effort. 54 not out for him of 31 deliveries. Shakib Ahmed, outstanding knock. 33 of 21. And they made up for that slow start with an excellent and productive partnership. 10 extras given by the Abu Dhabi bowlers as well.
As far as bowling is concerned, Zia done an okay job. 2 wickets for Heather. Fought back well in the last over. Siam Khan was the pick of the bowlers. Absolutely brilliant. 1 for 9. 24 for Salman. Went around the park, and so was Farooq Touch. Expensive. 109 with 10 extras.
Yeah, it was that 79-run partnership that really set the stage for a pretty decent score for the Blues. Taking a look at the highlights, it was Mohammad Zohaib opening alongside Ahmed Tariq. And well, Haider Razak travelled a few streaky boundaries up top. That was a bit of an inside edge coming in from Zohaib, but just kept running away on this brilliant Sharjah outfield. That was the wicket. Zohaib, excellent low catch at mid-off. Siam got the big wicket of Kamran Atta. They were 28 for 2 at that stage, but then this wonderful partnership between Shakib Ahmed and Ahmed Tariq steadied affairs. They found those timely boundaries as well. That was a brilliant hook shot against Salman Randhawa. Shakib really is Mr. 360. That was a delightful paddle around the corner. A bit of an edge, but he certainly planned that. And that was a massive strike over cow corner, going all the way for 6 into the stands. Farooq Moment was also treated roughly by Ahmed Tariq. A 4, and then this massive slog sweep that cleared the Sharjah stadium roof proper. Zia Mukhtar back into the attack, and he got ramped for 4. And they built up a terrific tempo until finally Shakib fell, trying to be a bit too smart for his own good, but he played an excellent hand. So 110, 110 is the target for Abu Dhabi to get off the floor in the Emirates D10. Will they be able to achieve that target? We'll find out in just a few minutes on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. Good afternoon, cricket fans. Good evening, in fact, cricket fans. And welcome back to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for the Seven Districts presents Emirates D10, powered by Fan Code. Match number 7 in progress. Emirates Blues batting first, have posted a score of 109. So it's that in-between score. You do feel that you'll need to bowl well to defend. Excellent innings coming in from Ahmed Tariq and Shakib Ahmed. A long, fruitful partnership. And having a long, fruitful partnership alongside me in the comm box is the one and only Abid Ibrahim. Good evening.
Good
Not
evening.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good evening, Ahmed Khwaja. Yeah, it looks a par total to me, considering that bowling line that Emirates Blues carries with them. They've got plenty of spin options, but not a great day for Abu Dhabi bowlers. They could only Siam, who managed to pick a wicket and given only 9. The rest of the bowlers have been quite costly, and we were expecting some great comeback there from Haider after going for a big over in the first burst, but he's also didn't really pull things back. But he's picked up 2 wickets. That's important, and now it's time for Taimur Ali to take the field, and he will take the strike. And it's very, very important, along with Yain Rai, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it is Yain. And they'll be looking to get those power play in their favour.
Oh, absolutely, that will be the key. And I think it's good to see the senior man protecting the young lad. Got a golden duck in his previous game, Yayan Kiran. So just hang at the non-strikers end for now. Akif Raja. Well, this man is an outstanding fast bowler, to say the least. Veteran performer for the UAE. And we saw that unbelievable over in the D20 when he took 4 wickets in an over. What a day that was, Abid Ibrahim.
Yeah, he was running all around the park. Yeah, what a day it was. It was really a great performance from Akifullah. There you go, first ball underway.
Solidly out of the middle, but no single there. It's a packed offside ring, and they're all very close in. Good fielding by Harshit Seth.
It's a very balanced Emirates Blues bowling lineup. They've got Shakib to chip in to bowl few overs. They've got the spinners right balance. We'll see a lot of spin bowling from Emirates Blues, I'm sure.
Yeah, they have Akif Raja. Then Shakib can contribute with some medium pace. Naveed Ahmed Khan as well. And they've got plenty of spinners, like you mentioned. Harshit, Hunain, Abdullah Shayan Chaudhary. Exciting leggy. So it's very much a spin-heavy bowling attack. So this new ball burst for Akif and perhaps Shakib will be very, very crucial. That they keep a lid on the scoring. This time they will get the single and Abu Dhabi are underway.
I really didn't see any team starting with the spinner today. Now, I think maybe Emirates Blues can afford to do that because they have got extra spinner in their side.
Yeah, maybe Harshit Seth, absolutely. He takes the new ball very often, especially in the D10 format. I remember a couple of D10s ago, he was outstanding with those drifting arm balls representing Emirates Blues. So I think they certainly will have that in mind, especially from this Bukhater end with the bigger onside boundary. Let's see what Akif Raja has in store for us. Meanwhile, Yayan facing his first ball. Oh, playing outside the line of the ball. Has to be careful.
Well, he just got a golden duck in the previous game. And you really don't need to flut with the ball, which is going outside off, especially with Akif.
Yeah, he would love a half volley on leg stump right now just to clip away towards the onside and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Very talented lad, genuine all-rounder. And there it is. Not a half volley, but something on the pads. He can turn around the corner. And now he can just relax. No back-to-back ducks for you.
Well, Izzy, I'll let you know where you can buy the lottery ticket.
Yeah, just getting a few lucky guesses today. Yeah, let's go together. We'll share it. 90% for me, 10 for you.
Well, I don't trust my luck. And it's really a kind of a day. What you ask, you get.
Yeah, sometimes the Almighty does favor you on occasion, very rarely. Hard pull! And that has been smashed for 6. What a shot from Taimur Ali.
Rocked onto the back foot. He was certainly ready for it. He knew what's coming. And he's dispatched that one. He's wonderfully balanced himself while playing that slam. And that's disappeared.
Yeah, he's very strong off the back foot. That was absolutely crunched. Beautiful shot. And swiveled with the stroke. That indicates he's nailed it. Oh, this is massive! The sound of the blade said it all.
Oh, that was a cracker. Well, what a shot. Use of the feet, coming down the track, taking charge on the fast bowler. He made it look so easy and simple. What a cracker of a shot. That 6 number 2, the last 2 deliveries going for the mighty Blues. Taimur Ali is looking for some serious business. 14 for none.
Well, one man we completely forgot to mention, and my due apologies to him, Mohammad Mohsin. He is rapid, to say the least. Long run up, hustling, bustling, right arm quick. He will certainly like to test Taimur Ali with the short ball. And let's see if he's up for the challenge. Meanwhile, it will be Yayan to face him. And he can just afford to just knock the ball around if Taimur Ali continues in this vein. Third in the circle for Mohsin. Excellent start and smart batting.
And I think with those 2 maximum 6s, it is quite evident that it's very clear that Taimur Ali will take the charge and Yayan Ryan's job gets easier here. Just feed the strike to the beast.
Technically sound is Taimur Ali. And he's shown he has that power game as well. Those 2 strikes echoed right around the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Brilliant strokes. But can he continue? Mohsin perhaps has that extra half yard of pace as compared to Akif Raja. And he likes to bowl that bumper. And with his angle, it will come into the right-hander, cramp him for room. So this will be interesting. There is a deep square leg in place. Beautifully bowled. Maybe keeping a touch low there, Abid.
Yeah, at times there are some patches where the ball keeps low. And you need to be careful as a batter. You need to see the ball till the last moment. And Mohsin is a very smart bowler. He's covering up that previous over, gone for plenty. So he's having a great start with not offering a lot runs to the batters and keeping tight line and length.
Yeah, and he was part of the Abu Dhabi side for many years in the D series. Now making the shift over to the Blues. Beautifully bowled again. Getting that ball to just wobble in the air.
Well, I think it's quite predictable that Mohsin likes to bring it into the right-handers. So you have to be ready for something coming into you. So even if you're trying to play across the line, you have to be very, very careful.
Yeah, what could they do? Perhaps shift across towards off stump and try to flick that behind square on the onside with that natural in-swing angle of Mohsin. Need to knock him off his line and length. Make him think twice. Oh, that's very wide. And the keeper has done well to get a glove on it. Got a nasty bounce. The call was for 2, but thankfully he turned around in time.
That was moving away. I think that's probably the first time I can see Mawson bowling sieve movement and bowling it away from the right-hander. Probably he's just bringing something new, innovative probably, but got it wrong.
Yeah, needs to get it right. A key bowler for Emirates Blues, especially with the new ball. Struck on the pads, big shout, but that was clearly going down leg.
Yeah, given his leg buys, and because of that swing, it swung a lot. The new ball, and Muslim controls it so well. And look at that, the big one.
Yeah, terrific flick of the wrist there from Mohsin. Very skillful bowler. I remember in one of the D20 tournaments, he picked up a 5-wicket haul at the Dubai International, taking his side to victory. I think he was representing Abu Dhabi then. Right in the block hold. Just the toe end of the bat. They will take a single, but he was frustrated that that extra cover was a touch deep.
I think that's one way to tackle Mohsin, who swings a lot. So coming down the track is a good idea there. Just leave that crease and be slightly ahead of it.
Yeah, Yayin needs to watch out for that in-dipper. It's gotten him in an awkward position a couple of times. Needs to have a confident front foot stride. Much better. Firm drive to mid-on. And he'll keep the strike for the next over. Mandatory power play done. It's 20 for none. So 20 for no loss. They're hanging on to the power play for now. Shakib Ahmed, fast bowling all-rounder, into the attack. Oh, poor delivery. Swivel pull and finds the fence.
All Yain had to do is show the direction to the ball, help it way, and gets a boundary. And not a great start for Shakib Ahmed. I think he need to come up with that fourth stump or fifth stump channel. With that length, he can really do well.
Yeah, bowling that line to Yayan makes no sense at all with your field set. Fine leg is in the circle. You have a square leg, mid-wicket, long off and a long on, so bowl full. Slower delivery. He does have that back of the hander. They will push for two and make it in time. Great running between the wickets.
Yeah, when you don't get a lot of boundaries, you can try to chip in there. That the previous over gone completely in the favor of Emirates Blues. And now, this over have started with a boundary. So they got 6 of 2. It's very important for them to get going.
Yeah, make it a meaty over. 10, 12, 15 off it. That will put you ahead of the game. There is a polite inquiry for the run out. But I think they had made it well in time. Two young lads there in conversation. Let's take a look. Slow delivery. Very watchfully played by Yayan. And he immediately wanted to Abid.
Yeah, he's got there as well in time, I think. Yeah, He dragged it well. It was well in, and it was almost towards the stumps while the bails have come off.
Well, Yayan, you plonked your bat into the crease rather than slide it. You cannot do that, young man. You need to make that correction. He's safe on this occasion, but for future reference, slide your bat. We've seen so many times that has cost batters their wicket.
Yeah, you need to do your basics right, I think. I'm not sure what the conversation here is about. Maybe they're talking about the bowl. Probably have lost its shape.
Yeah, they've certainly come in for some rough treatment. The cricket balls in this D10. Quite a few have just landed in the stands or struck that fencing we have. And hence can get damaged pretty early. So a change of balls in the offing. So seems like we're satisfied now. 26 for no loss in the third over. It's been a steady start for Abu Dhabi. They're not chasing a massive score. It's just 110. And so far they are on course. Excellent slower delivery. That big grunt. But very watchfully bowled.
Yeah, it looks like they've got the right idea here. Bowling slower ones. Shakib against Yain. They had really thinking behind that. They wanted Yain to be more on strike rather than Temur.
Yeah, he's just been cooling his heels at the non-strikers end, Taimur Ali, after those two big sixes. Call is for two, but it's straight to long on. Good luck with that one. Ahmed Tariq, he's a swift fielder.
And boundaries have slightly dried up. They need more boundaries. It's 82 more needed of 44 balls. So it's well a distance here. They got to bring the boundaries.
Yeah, you make a good point. They did have that option of the floating power play they could have taken, but they've just held on to it for now. Hence a bit of a slowdown coming in. Perhaps with the opening pair in the middle, they should have taken that option. Well, that's going to be a wide. Cannot afford extras. Defending just 110.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of runs in the tank, so you have to be really on spot. So you have to bring your best deliveries out. You get only 12 deliveries to bowl. You have to put all the hard yards.
Absolutely. The focus needs to be there. The consistency. It's a tough format for the bowlers, no doubt. They have to think more about the economy rate rather than taking wickets. That one kept low. Much better. And maybe because they have to focus on saving runs, some bowlers struggle to deal with that mindset, Abid.
I think in this shorter format, if you contain runs or prevent the boundaries, so wickets fall automatically. So you don't really have to work hard or go behind wickets. You have to prevent the boundaries, save runs, create the pressure, and the batter will commit the mistake.
Yeah, you make an excellent point. And sometimes bowlers can get into bad habits because of that. Because batters gift them their wickets freely. They don't really have to earn them at times. Good comeback into this over for Shakib. And he closes it out very well. 3 overs gone, 29 for none. Harshit Seth, left arm orthodox into the attack. Very good bowler for this format. Canny variations. Hard sweep. And well, he told Mohammad Zohaib they better not be two. And he listened to him. Good fielding.
Yeah, he was quite ahead. Need to be crystal clear that you need to save every single run. That's how you can put the pressure on these batters. Don't offer them easy runs.
Pulled away once again. But he is bowling relatively according to his field for now. Just need the length to be better. And Kamran Atta is a very chirpy wicketkeeper. He'll certainly offer some entertainment.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, more of a Netflix kind of show here.
Well, stump mic conversations have been dominating the headlines. We saw Naseem Shah and Salman Ali Agha. Beautifully bowled. That's the delivery I want Harshit to bowl. Flighted outside off.
Yeah, but you need to mix it up. I reckon you can't be predictable here in this 10 overs. You have to bowl quick deliveries at times, and most of the time you need to bowl like that.
Taken on the full. And will beat the sweeper cover. What timing from Taimur Ali.
Yeah, that's the problem when you bowl tad fuller. The previous delivery was an exceptional one. This time he's tried to bowl the similar delivery, but he's bowled slightly fuller. And Taimur Ali is in no mood to leave that one away.
He's playing a terrific hand here. 20 off 11. He's gotten off to a start. Needs to make it count. That's better. That's what you need to bowl. That's to the fielder. Only 7 runs off the over. So it's not too bad.
He's got one more delivery to go. I hope doesn't ruin his figures out. We've seen that.
Yeah, they've started the over off well, but not finished. That's better. The quicker one just darted in. So in the end, he does a good job. Only conceded 8. 37 for none. It's going to be the leggy Abdullah Shayan Chaudhry coming in from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Very talented bowler, has a terrific googly. Well, it's not gonna spin in from that length. Pump for 6.
They needed that one. That was much needed. Yayan Sviller was quiet for a while, was playing runner ball, and that one way to greet the new bowler by smashing it towards the cow corner for a maximum.
That was a real loosener from Abdullah. Oh, it's short again, but didn't rise at all.
Yeah, kept low. That's been the key delivery here. When the ball keeps low, you find difficult to time that ball, and most of the time you find the batters get dismissed.
Once again, low bounce. And I just fear for the game that is coming up next. I think it certainly feels like a bat first wicket.
Yeah, I think this wicket has gone through a lot. There's, hardly there is anything for left in this wicket.
That's much better. Finally, he bowls it full enough. And when he gets it right, he causes a lot of headaches for sure.
And he's made a great comeback also after getting hit for that 6. I think he's finally found his line.
Yeah, they haven't been able to stack up those big overs. He goes big, long on. Good catch. Front of the hander from Abdullah Shayan Chaudhary has got the breakthrough.
Well, it was a great battle. And Abdullah Shayan has the last laugh. He's persisted with his line and length. This time he's just left that ball alone. And that man in the deep, Shakib Ahmed, making no mistake, takes that catch quite easily. Innings from Yain comes to an end. It's 45 for 1.
So it's the skipper in the middle. Ali Abid played a very poor shot in the game versus Sharjah. He'll be looking to make amends. Platform has been laid by the opening pair. Call is for 2. Good looking punch. And they'll all only get a single. Excellent over from Abdullah. Good comeback after being hit for 6. 46 for 1 at the halfway stage. $46 for 1. And it's going to be the new entrant into the side who's going to bowl here. Change in the com box as well as I welcome Rizwan or Rahman alongside me. Slower delivery, good looking punch and a misfield. And it will cost them 4 runs to greet my co-commentator alongside me.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja. What a start for the over. That should have been stopped. Easily placed towards the extra cover region. Taimur is looking in good nick. That should have been stopped. They're not chasing a mammoth total. And with the kind of foundation they've got, they are well and truly in this game. And it's time for me to introduce you to my co-commentator, Asghar Khan, who's just had a break. Welcome back, Asghar.
Thank you so much, Rizwan Rahman.
That will be a wayward delivery and that will be a wide. They've got to be careful. They've got to be mindful. They need to do something special. They are looking for those 2 points, Team Abu Dhabi. And with that first boundary and an extra, they've already scored 5 runs off the one delivery.
They definitely need those 2 points and a couple of big overs. That's what they required at this stage of the game.
Taimur Ali looks absolutely magnificent. Those 2 maximums to Akif was a treat to watch. Slow delivery. Will just get a single, and it's good for Team Abu Dhabi as the man in form takes the strike.
Yeah, he's striking the ball magnificently well. His Taimur Ali can play those big shots on regular basis. Strong, clean striker of the ball.
Well, he certainly is. He's proved that umpteenth number of times, Taimur Ali. This will be an interesting contest. Left arm seamer up against Taimur Ali. Half tracker hits the bottom edge straight to the fielder, shy at the stumps. It's all happening. But we know what Ali Abid can do. So it's vital that they get runs from both the ends, Asghar.
Absolutely, both the ends, they need to break free and keep going here because you can't allow that run rate to creep up further.
Team Abu Dhabi always reminds me of that jersey from Chennai Super Kings as well as Team Australia. And they also have the firepower. They're just lacking something. And I think the foundation is laid. They can get this win. Trying to swing, nowhere near the bat. Near the ball, I beg your pardon.
If you just notice, Rizwan, if you bowl slightly back of a length, some balls are just not quite bouncing. There's not real true bounce. It's skidding onto the bat, but playing those hazard on bad shots is a little too difficult.
Do you reckon it was a wise move from the skipper to opting to bowl first in their second match? Given the conditions. Yet again, high back lift. And you can see that change in pace coming in from the bowler.
That's really brilliant stuff. Change of pace, back of a length, not offering pace. That's very good bowling from Habib. Taimur Ali will be eyeing a boundary here. They need another boundary of this delivery. Last ball of the over, 54 for 1, 5.5 overs. That's going to be a wide. That's not good.
Not so many extras in this over. Yet again, what is good for Team Abu Dhabi is they've just lost 1 wicket. They have batting depth and they're close to that 9.5 runs and over so far. And with one good over, a couple of good overs, they will fancy themselves in this run chase.
That's all it takes. Couple of boundaries. This time it's gone big. This is in the air. Has it gone far enough? No! That's a wicket. That was wonderful change of pace from Habib and a very good catch there from Zoeb Khan.
It got the height, not the elevation. Because of that subtle change in pace, he didn't get right of the meat of the bat, Taimur Ali. But that's a big wicket for Emirates Blues. High and straight into the hands of the fielder. Zoeb has got safe pair of hands. Wicket number 2 for Team Abu Dhabi. Taimur departs after scoring 23 off 15, 55 for 2. Well, that's the sign for the floating power play. They've opted for it. They've got a packed offside field, and it's got deep mid wicket and a deep square leg outside the 30-yard circle. Akif Raja will continue in the power play. A beautiful delivery to start off with, was expensive as Taimur Ali took him to the cleaners.
Yeah, but he's a very experienced bowler. He's a class performer, and under pressure in this floating power play, he's going to mix things up. Great start with that leg cutter. This is a big moment in this game.
Very big moment. Definitely, this is going to be a critical over given the target that they're chasing down 110. You can expect some boundaries or some wickets, either of them. Well, another half tracker, not getting the connection right. We could see Ali Abid clearly struggling in the first match as well, and that poor bit of form is still continuing with Ali Abid.
He's got to rise to the occasion here, these two.
The new batter, Cashian. Perfect platform, perfect place to rise up to the occasion. And with those required runs, I think it's quite possible, Asghar Khan. We've seen that many a times in the domestic circuit.
Yeah, it's about a couple of big hits, and all of a sudden the pressure can shift towards Emirates Blues.
Well. They're mixing it up quite well. These bowlers from Emirates Blues was completely taken that by surprise. Good stuff coming in from Akif Raja.
Brilliant. Each dot ball at this stage of the game is just mounting pressure on Team Abu Dhabi. 56 for 2. Akif Raja, magnificent start to the floating power play over.
Absolutely. Done quite well in this over so far. On the back foot, and that will, well, there will be a boundary check. The transfer of weight on the back foot didn't quite come from the meat of the bat. They have taken a couple of runs. I'm not too sure if they will have a boundary check.
I think it was pretty handy work there in the deep. They might have a look. Like you said, there you go. Slow delivery again. Was heaved away towards the leg side. Look at that for effort. Was it feet was in contact with the ropes while he was in contact with the ball? Hard to tell from there.
A different angle would probably give us a better idea. I reckon this will give us a clear picture. There you go. Longer side of the wicket. Well, Asghar, you're right. I think his feet was in contact.
Touch and go. They will definitely have another look. Now this.
Tough call. You wouldn't want to be the TV umpire at this juncture of the game. What do you reckon, Asghar? What are your thoughts?
For me, it looks like his feet was in contact with the ropes, but it's the third umpire who's got to make that call.
A tough one. Definitely a tough one. There you were. That's where he was in touch with the rope. And I think they're taking their time. That's the right way to go about it, especially in any format. For the matter of fact, every single run will count.
Yeah, it really is important. Each run matters a lot. The margins are so tight. Have a look at one more time. That was a great effort though. Let's slide and pick up. It was very close to the ropes.
You can see the dive coming in. Frame by frame, if you go by that. this particular frame, I think that's going to be waiting for the umpire's call. That will be a boundary. After all that frames that we've gone through, it is a boundary. Cashin will be relieved.
Vital extra runs. Imagine they go down by 2 runs then. That's great work by the third umpire. That's why technology is there. Another play and a miss around off stump.
The best thing for Cashin to do is just ensure that he does not consume too many dot deliveries. The best thing to do is either go big right from ball 1 or let Ali Abid take the strike.
He's got to go for it. This is the last ball, Rizwan. They desperately need a boundary or a maximum to ease the pressure. Akif Raja steaming in. Slow bumper. Worked away. Fine. That might be the boundary. Yes. That's great placement. There you go.
You
4
called
runs.
it right there, Asghar. Another boundary added to the tally. Crucial 4 runs. That will bring us to the end of over number 7. Another quicker bumper on that occasion. Played it towards the fine leg region and will find the fence. 7 gone, 64 for 2. Mohsin will bowl his second over. Beautiful delivery. There was some sound. Umpire is not interested. I think it's the bat that was hitting the ground. And Ali Abid survives the scare. They all have played so much of cricket together, Asghar. The bit of banter between the batter and the wicket keeper, Kamran Atta.
Well. It was very, very optimistic. Mohsin be charging in and looking to execute those Yorkers to Ali Abid. Slow delivery, heaved away between the gap. Long on and mid-wicket. That's a much-needed boundary. As long as Ali Abid there is a glimmer of hope for Abu Dhabi.
But that definitely is a release shot from Ali Abid. That was required from him. Not the greatest of the connection, but he was good at finding that gap there between the mid-wicket and the wideish long-on region. And 3 boundaries in quick succession for Team Abu Dhabi, but they need more of them in order to chase that down.
Great Yorker. Gets right through under the bat as well. Narrowly misses the off stump.
I can't believe how it has missed the timber. What a beautiful delivery that was. And he's known for those toe-crushing Yorkers, Asghar. I think he's delivered it yet again.
Yeah, predominantly brings the ball back in with the new ball and even with the old ball. Just going a little wide on the crease. Wonderful effort of that Yorker right up there, giving absolutely nothing away. And this game is drifting away from Abu Dhabi.
They need more biggies. They need more boundaries. Trying to go hard yet again. Just not timing the ball. Another dot delivery. Feeling the pressure is Team Abu Dhabi. Ali Abid, in this shortest format, you cannot afford to have that strike rate. 12 of 11.
It is one of those days where he hasn't got himself going. Really struggling here. 42 required of just 14 deliveries. Time is running out, Rizwan Rahman.
Absolutely, Asghar Khan. You would have fancied yourself to be out there in the middle with those glorious cover drives.
Worked away on the onside, pushing hard for the second. Not there. Well, Rizwan, it's not the time for those classical cover drives. It's the time for gigantic sixes. And I don't have much muscle left in me at 38.
He's just 38. We still have players who are still playing at about 42. Talk about Imran Tahir, and we all know the kind of runs that you've accumulated in the UAE domestic circuit as well, Asghar Khan. Don't be shy.
Well, I hung my boots quite a while ago. Now it's up to Ali Abid to get it done here. 69 for 2. Last ball of the 8th over. Oh, outside edge. They all count. Streaky boundary to end the over. 8 overs gone. It's 73 for 2. Abu Dhabi really on the verge of another defeat.
Well, half tracker, cultured outside edge, clearing the inner circle and racing away towards the boundary. Well, it's all happening. Dot balls, boundaries, all are coming up. 37 required of 12 deliveries. One big over, 25 run over, 30 run over would probably help them. Right then. Beautiful delivery. Probably about 125 clicks there, Shakib. Brilliant batter. He's done a fairly decent amount of job with the bat and has responded well to the captain's call. He's given away 10 runs in the first over.
$74 for 2. Just 11 more deliveries remaining and 36 required. Change of pace. Great bowling. Now this pitch is also slowing down a touch here, Rizwan. And those slow deliveries beginning to grip a little.
Absolutely. We've seen that. Hitting the right areas is the key. What could have gone wrong with Team Abu Dhabi? They've seen the first game. If they lose this, it will be 2 on the trot for them. They've got to go back to the drawing board, do their homework and come back strongly in their upcoming matches.
Another slow delivery. This time heaved away on the leg side and all the way for 6. A much needed blow coming in there just at the right time. They are trying desperately to find those fans, and here he comes.
That was a beefy blow. What a shot that was. Great connection. And the moment it hit the willow, we all knew it was sailing for a maximum. Kashen looking optimistic. 18 of 7 for him. Shakib will have to do something different. Will this be a full-length Yorker? Wait and watch. Yeah, good delivery. Straight down the ground. Bit of work for the fielder. Misfield will fetch them a boundary. What is happening out there? Team Emirates Blues missing the trick.
Not great work. At this stage of the game, every run significant importance, and that should have been stopped there. It was a Habib towards his slightly wrong side, wrong-footed, not great technique, and ricochet into the ropes for 4. Abu Dhabi just breathing here. 8 deliveries remaining, 26 runs. Last time it was Melbourne.
Good delivery. Good channel. Very good comeback from Shakib. Taking the challenge head on.
Well, Ali Abid now needs to hit a 6 to take them 19 of the last over. 25 of 7.
We've seen Harshit Kaushik belting 3 sixes in the previous encounter. Quite possible. And they both can hit bigger ones. It'll be interesting to see who will come out to bowl the last over.
Certainly not a leg spinner. That's for sure. Yorker. Terrific execution. That leaves 24 to get for Abu Dhabi in the last over. It's 86 for 2 after 9.
Right then, 24 required of 6 deliveries. 6 maximums is all that they need. Asghar. Alright, this will be an interesting one. Left arm seamer against. Well, that's a poor start to say the least. Death over. You can't afford to do that.
Not a great start here. He doesn't want to concede extras at this stage. Wide and no balls. He got to stay away from that, and couple of tight deliveries could seal the deal for Emirates Blues. Ali Abid, a lot on stake. 23 required of 6.
2 good deliveries is all they would be looking for. Dot deliveries or a wicket will help them. And maximums is what Abu Dhabi needs. Gets the connection. But that will be one bounce into the fence. Well, is there a twist in the tail? 5 runs scored already of the first delivery. 1 extra and a boundary.
Wet offered there, and Ali Abid, although it didn't got the center of the bat, was toe end, but such is the power of this man. If he hits a 6 now, then this game becomes wide open. Oh,
19 of 5. Absolutely there, right there, Asghar. Inexperienced bowler there. Under pressure. Just didn't get the connection right there. The call is for 2. The throw is at the wrong end. Did he dismantle it with his hands? I think he's safe there. 2 runs have been taken.
yeah, Ali Abid had to get back on the strike. Harshad with a throw. Heaved away. The length was there to go big, but that bottom man coming into play. Great fielding. Good throw. Oh, he just lost hold of the ball and just broke on the stumps there. Ali Abid survives 17 of 4. This one is got to go here.
They need a maximum here. It's gone up and straight into the hands of Zohaib Khan, who's got safe pair of hands. Ali Abid departs.
It was an innings unlike Ali Abid, who is a magnificent striker of the ball. Struggled throughout his innings and finally picks out the man in the deep. And that's pretty much about it for Abu Dhabi in this game. 3 deliveries remaining. They require 17. Ali Abid departs for a sluggish knock this evening. That's a replay again. It was a slightly change of pace. Wanted to access the shorter boundaries on the leg side. Went flat and straight to Zohaib. Disappointing for Abu Dhabi. 93 for 3. Great change of pace. He's called him through. Oh, he fumbles, but that's not going to hurt them at this stage.
Well, he's missed it twice, I must say. And in a close encounter games, that will certainly hurt. But luckily, they're almost there. Just formality from here on. And they're trying to go big towards the onside. And in the end, he comfortably makes his ground.
This time he's gone big here on the leg side. And that has gone all the way on the roof. What a good strike. Is it too late?
Just a little bit late, I reckon. But that was a big, big blow coming in from Kashin. Half tracker in his slot and he's demolished that. On to the roof she goes. 10 required of the last delivery. As long as they bowl a legal delivery, they should be safe and will get those 2 points.
That ball disappeared out of the stadium, and so they need a replacement one here. He's played a good innings. Unfortunately, from the other end, Ali Abid couldn't get going, and that could be the difference in this run chase. 100 for 3. Kamran Atta. Just few words of wisdom. Trying to angle it across the right-hander. Last ball of the innings.
Well, is that a no ball? Yes, it is. Well. Asghar, I don't quite understand the youngsters under pressure. He's got 10 runs. Just bowl a straightforward legal delivery and that will be the end of it.
I tried that off-cutter. At this stage of the game, I think you just need to bowl your stock delivery, nothing new. Imagine that full toss going for a 6. Then the game would have been online. Last ball then. If you can deliver a legal delivery. That's beautifully bowled. That's the end of the game. Emirates Blues go on to win this game. There's an appeal from Kamran Atta as well.
I think he was definitely stationed outside the crease. They will have a look at it. Smiles all over. Just missing the trick, team Abu Dhabi. They started off well, were on course, but just did not hold on to the innings there.
Congratulations to Emirates Blues. They have won this game by a close margin at the end, but that's all. They won those 2 points. Disappointing batting effort. 23, Temu started off well, 15 deliveries. Yamin was struggling for his 19 of 16 delivery. Ali Abid, 21 of 17. That's where that run rate creep up to a difficult proportion. 29 from Kishen. He played really well. 9 extras, a very disciplined bowling performance from Emirates Blues.
That's the bowling card for you. Akif was expensive in his first over. Was taken to the cleaners by Taimur Ali. But he did come back well. 23 for him. Didn't get a wicket. Mohsin was quite instrumental. No wicket for him. And in the end, it was a clinical performance from the bowlers of Team Emirates Blues.
These are the highlights of the innings. Starting off really well is Temu. Those 2 sixes of Akif Raja up front, given Abu Dhabi the boost. And went through the offside for another boundary. And that was forced off the back foot. Another big hit there. And caught in the deep. Wicket continued to tumble. Akif Raja with change of pace. That was nicely played by Kishen. Boundary at that stage of the game. That was another big blow. Getting some nice shots. Kishen under pressure, but run rate was too demanding. Fumble at long off. And in the last over, Ali Abid going big and found the fielder. That was a big one as well. He's struck the ball quite nicely. He was a lone warrior towards the end. That's the match summary. 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fancord. Emirates Blues batting first, 109 for 3 in 10 overs. Top scored by Ahmed Tariq with 54, 33 for Shakib Ahmed. 2 wickets for Haider Razak. In reply, 101 for 3 in 10 overs. Shane Roberts top scored with 29. 2 wickets for Abibur Rahman. And Emirates Blues, they've won by 8 wickets. Well, we will take a short break and we'll be back with the post-match presentation ceremony with Ahmed Khwaja.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 7 of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 powered by Fancode. It was a nail-biter between Abu Dhabi and Emirates Blues. In the end, Emirates Blues take the 2 points as they defended the score of 109 by just 8 runs. It's time to give the player of the match medallion. It will be awarded by our match referee, Mr. Siva Kumar Mayappan, and it goes to the young, exciting opening batter for Emirates Blues, Ahmed Tariq, for his fabulous knock of 54 of just 31 deliveries, carrying his bat through and taking his team to a winning score. Ahmed Tariq, very well played. There was a bit of a toil for you in the middle overs, but then you just changed gears and clicked. Tell us more about the wicket.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, first of all, thanks to Allah Almighty for my performance. And I think it was just about staying in the wicket because the wicket was a bit slow and I couldn't get my shots in the middle. But I was like, wait for the loose ones, you'll get it in the end. And Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy that I did for my team.
You hit a few cracking sixes. Which one did you enjoy the most?
I think the one which I hit to Farouk, which went outside.
Yeah, absolutely. And who would you like to dedicate this player of the match medallion to?
I think this is dedicated to my family and all the people who have supported me throughout. You guys, Haider Bhai, 7 Districts, and everyone who has supported me. This is dedicated to them.
Well, thank you for pointing out us guys as well. Keep maintaining those good performances. Well played today.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.
That's all from the post-match presentation. Now we have another exciting match coming up. It's going to be Ajman taking on Emirates Reds. Of course, we have Adnan ul Mulk leading team